Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu, welcome back to another video. So Chantal uploaded another mukbang. I mean, it was kind of a, not if but when kind of thing. I wasn't expecting it to be this soon, but it's called mahashi and lentil soup mukbang. But, with that out of the way, I'm very curious to see what she has to say after that complete circus last time. Let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
This was an edited video, yet you couldn't redo your intro. Disgusting.
Shouldn't even be doing this video right now because I'm sick. So bear with me if my voice is weird and I'm coughing a little bit and
Again, edited video. You can edit that stuff out, but you're not going to, are you? Probably not.
a bit of trouble breathing. But one of my favorite things I've been eating is mahashi, and it's stuffed vegetables. Basically, they're stuffed. It's a vegetarian meal here. It's stuffed vegetables with like rice and spices. It's so delicious. Vine leaves, grape leaves, kusa mashi, which is zucchini, cabbage, stuffed tomato, and a huge pepper. Yum. And lentil soup. It's like a mix of like lentil soup and chicken soup, which is good for when you're sick, right? And some water. So bismillah. Let's try this.
Now my question is it made from scratch? That too, I'm sorry. That too.
Soup here. Baby cat. She's scratching her new post.
And it wouldn't be a return to the mukbangs if Julia wasn't in the background somehow. Of course, God forbid you put her in a room again. Did not miss these videos.
Actually, I love just drinking the soup. It's so good.
It's soup. Oh, thank God you remembered that we were here. I was about to say, like, do I need to say something or do I need to leave? Because this seems like a very intimate moment, I swear.
So, I've been anticipating cooking. I cleaned my home. In between, like, when I have bursts of energy, I would clean. So my home is clean. The kitchen's ready. I have my...
Here's my question with... I'm sorry, there's so much going on in this video already. But, like, didn't she bragged about, right? Being like, guys, I cleaned so much before we left so that way we wouldn't have to clean when we got back. I'm like, why are you cleaning so much then? Which one is it? Did you clean or did you not clean? I'm very confused.
My new apron and chef hat. But I just haven't felt well enough to go out and stock up the whole kitchen. And Salah's offered to go, but like, I don't want to put that on him. I need so many things. I don't think he'll understand Worcestershire sauce. Little things I need. I don't know. I don't want to put that on him. You know, that pressure. It's definitely something like I know the ingredients I need for what I want to cook, etc. You know? So I have a menu made, grocery list. So maybe in a couple of days when I'm feeling a bit better, inshallah, sorry for the mess, then I can go. So in the meantime, I'm just like sleeping, resting, cleaning up, that kind of thing. I think I like caught something from the airports, and this happens almost every time I travel. I get sick. I wash my hands in the airport bathrooms. I have my coconut hand sanitizer, but still, it doesn't help.
Oh no, guys, Chantal got sick at the airport. Are we supposed to feel bad for you? Especially after what happened the other day? Oh well, you'll live.
I get sick. Salah had a little bit of cough, but doesn't seem to have developed into anything worse. All right, let's go in with the grape leaf mashi. Let me show you an up close of this. It's so good. Yum. The rice is so delicious that they use. The spices. And the vine leaf is like a bit sour. So yeah, and I think I can pinpoint where I caught my sickness from because we were sitting down waiting for our to board the flight, and a man walked by and he sneezed, and I held my breath, but I'm like, oh no, that sneeze velocity probably got me. I love cabbage. Hi.
Yeah, she seems really pissy in this one. Usually food excites her. It might be because she's sick, but like just the sneering and like her facial expressions, it says a lot more than she probably realizes. I love that for her the most. Same as Chantal.
So anyway, so I'm just over it. I'm totally over it. Over getting sick after traveling. You know what? I'm stupid. I should wear a mask.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but like it probably would have been a good idea, especially, you know, with all those people around. And if you know that you get sick when you travel, why don't you? It seems kind of logical to me, but you know, logic in this situation never really seems to apply. So, but she said it, not me.
From now on, when I travel, I'm wearing a mask. That's not very smart of me. Anyway, yesterday was Friday the 13th. I didn't realize that. And I was like, for some reason, just had the inclination naturally to really like just relax and watch horror movies. So we watched a movie called No One Will Save You. It got such good critic reviews, but like if you check Rotten Tomatoes, the critic reviews were like in like 85, I think. But audience was like 50 something % review. And it was like, wow, that's a big gap, you know? And I you know, I can understand that because Salah hated the movie. He's like, I want my hour and a half of life back. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It's actually weird because like the movie is pretty much a silent movie. Like I think there's like the whole movie, nobody talks. Maybe like once, that's it.
Oh, so kind of like your mukbangs where you just the entire video and then like you say a word or two in between. Yeah, it reminds me of that a lot.
Which I could appreciate, you know, the reasoning behind that. It does kind of add like an eeriness to it, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a good movie critic, but I didn't like, really like it.
How does someone become a movie critic, and are there like different sorts of like categories, or like can someone that does musicals also do like horror movies? I'm not a big movie person in general, so I don't know, but like, I never really thought about that until now.
I'm not gonna see The Exorcist, new Exorcist movie, Believer, at the movies because it just, I haven't heard a single good review of it. Therefore, I'm not going to waste the money.
Yeah, no, don't go see it for yourself and, you know, form your own opinion. Just form everyone else's opinion and make a decision based on that. Now, I'm not saying maybe don't keep that in mind, but like, okay, great, love that for you. Great content since you've gotten back, Chantal. Wonderful. Ugh.
I made popcorn. You know, I excuse me, changed all the bedding since coming home. There's just something about like clean bedding. It's so comforting. Lit candles, made popcorn. I made popcorn with ghee. I didn't have any like oil. I'm sorry. I didn't have any butter. And I was like, ghee is basically just clarified butter. So if I use ghee, will it give that same effect? And actually it does. If you use ghee, is that the pepper stem? Yeah. If you use ghee, it'll give you a buttery flavor. A buttery.
Again, edited video. Who wants to hear that? Nobody. Stop it.
Flavor to your popcorn.
And also someone that was, you know, complaining, just whining about Thailand is so boring, guys. I want to go home. But, like, you know, we can go home anytime we want to. But we're going to stay here until we go back home. I want to go home. And then this is what we return to. She seems miserable. Probably should just stay in Thailand at this point. You seem more miserable here.
Just add a little bit of salt. You're good to go. So I'll just probably, like, since I'm not going to go anywhere, I also don't want to go out and spread my sickness around also, so I'll just, I have to catch up on editing. I know I say that all the time, but because I feel like you guys are like, is there any more vlogs from Thailand? And there are.
Yeah, instead of doing that complete circus of a live stream that you could have done the other day, you could have been editing, but, you know, you didn't. And you made a complete ass out of yourself. And then we're just still waiting on said videos, but you can edit this video. You know, edit, I'm using that word very loosely here, but yeah, you can eat and upload it, but you can't edit. Her time management skills are something I have never seen, and they're just non-existent. Will we ever see those videos? Probably not at this rate. It's been like, what? A good, like, week since she's been back. Haven't seen any of the videos that she says that she needs to edit.
So I'll try to finish, like, all of that today. I apologize for the delay. Because I know how annoying it is when, like, you're waiting for, like, a creator to come out with, like, content. For those of you who enjoy our vlogs, so.
Here's the funny thing, people don't, hence why they go to reaction channels to view them, because I'm on par, if not get more views than your actual couple's vlog. I'm not lying, I'm just stating facts here. Just, come on, girl. The couple's channel is not doing well, if it's laughable at best. Come on. Come on.
The cabbage and the grape leaf ones are my favorite, and the tomato. I just crave this every day. I don't know if it's the vegetables that have like vitamins when I'm sick that I need, and the soup. There's this one place we love ordering from, and Salah gets the mansef. And I like mansef, but I find it a bit heavy when I'm feeling this way, so I've just been enjoying having this soup, fruit juice. I know tea with, been having tea with honey, lemon. I had some lemons in my fridge. I don't know what I was thinking. I kept certain things in the fridge. I should have given them away. We had some containers of juice that like expired, but they're not open, so I'm gonna see if they're still good. And then we had a container of whole milk. It's still good. That's probably why I left it in there. Eggs, still good. And I'm surprised that there's like, a couple of lemons that were not moldy. So it's like they knew I would.
I don't know, do people put lemons in the fridge? I've never put a lemon in the fridge in my life, unless if it's open. You know, you cut it, you can put it in a container for like the next day or something. Like that makes sense, but like a whole lemon, people put those in the fridge? Very interesting.
Would be sick and they hold it off. Don't die yet, guys. She's gonna need us when she gets back from the airport. And I mean, maybe it was from the plane. You're like enclosed quarters, no proper ventilation really when you're in a airplane cabin.
Wow, guys, we're now learning about, germs and stuff from Chantal of all people. About how germs spread. Yeah, whenever you're basically locked inside of a human petri dish, you're probably going to get sick if someone's sick. Wow, it's not like we learned this in like 4th grade or anything. No, we get to learn it right here as adults from Chantal. Oh, wonderful content since you've gotten back, Chantal. Wonderful, excellent. Keep it up. By that, I mean, for the love of God, do something else, because Jesus Christ, this is awful.
And the guy in front of me on the flight from Bangkok to Doha, he was reclined like the whole time, and it was lucky I was using the lunch tray next to mine, because there's no way I could eat, even as like if I was a smaller size.
So she might have bought a second seat, might have, allegedly, just based on the fact that she said that there was no one sitting next to her. Wanted to point that out because I almost missed that.
With him reclined.
And also, I love that for you the most. And also, why are we having beef with a man that was on a plane? That was like last week. Whenever you don't have hobbies, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. You get mad at people for reclining seats in the airplane a week later, and you're going to be complaining about it to your YouTube audience. Okay, great. Love this for us the most.
So he was even closer to me, and he kept like, not to be gross, but I swear it was him. He kept passing gas, and I was getting so mad because it was like constant, and it was uncomfortable. But Qatar Airways has like a perfume they must like spray into the air, so it made it smell okay once in a while. Anyway, you're like breathing in people's everything if you really think about it,
Yeah, she keeps like looking down, like shaking her head. I'm gonna keep that in because I usually keep out her noises just to spare you guys, but like the vibe in this one's very odd.
And you're thinking you're the last person who should be shaming someone for passing gas. Yeah, well, not on the airplane, like in closed quarters. I mean, when you have to, but it is what it is, and it's just not pleasant to inhale, the whole flight. So
it's okay whenever you do it to somebody else, that's fine, but anyone else does it to you, God forbid people have bodily functions. How dare you? Where's your bodily functions? Where's your man? Where's your airplane perfume? Where's your airplane? Where's your Thailand trip? Oh, good God.
I don't know, maybe it was the airline food. Actually, the airline food was good. Always good. So yeah, who knows? But every time I travel, and next time I need to wear a mask. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, the trip was also exhausting, which not sleeping probably wears down your immune system. But like the day before I have to go to the airport the next day, I'm just like too excited. Going to Bangkok, our flight was like at like 5 p.m. So that, that's different. But when it's like early in the morning, I can't sleep.
Okay, I'm also like that. If I need to get up, even if it's like 5 minutes before, you cannot get me to sleep, no matter how hard you try, no matter what I do. No, I have to wake up early tomorrow, and just my brain is going full fire and being like, you are not going to sleep tonight. What's the point of even trying to go to sleep? You're not going to be able to sleep. You're going to be sleeping for like maybe an hour and a half before I wake you up. It's a lot. I will never understand why my body just hates knowing the fact that I have to wake up. Just forget it. There's no chance of me falling asleep.
I love tomatoes. Yeah, I can't sleep when it's early. I don't know about you guys. Do any of you have fear of flying? That's one thing I'm not fearful of, and I have a lot of like weird fears.
Didn't you say that she had a fear of flying, hence why she like forced herself to go to Cuba? Right, it's like you did at one point. Okay.
Not saying that fear of flying is weird, because actually it's one of the most popular fears. Sorry, one of the most common fears. Fear of flying, But I will admit, whenever there's a lot of turbulence, I get nervous that we're just gonna drop out of the sky or something.
Why are we laughing about that? It's weird.
Or I get fearful if I'm looking out the window and the plane is making a turn. I think, oh no, it's gonna like invert. So that makes me a bit nervous, but I like Qatar Airways because we're well fed on that flight, Like I've mentioned, I think in a live stream, like I won't buy any food at the airport if I don't have to. Like water, coffee, stuff like that,
You mentioned a lot of things on your live streams that magically got privated, not deleted. No, privated. Oh, I'm just gonna speed her up to 1.5 because I'm so sick and tired of hearing about airplane talk still, like almost half an hour later.
As for food,
okay, so you can edit there, but like not. You can edit that, but not edit out your stupid cough. Press play.
When you get on the plane and they take off and everything, maybe 5 minutes after being in the air, the drink carts come around and they give you a snack, like some crackers and some whatever you want to drink. I usually get cranberry juice. And then maybe 10 minutes max after that, they serve a big meal, like a really big meal. And then after that, maybe like a half an hour after, they come back and ask if you want something to drink, and then like you get another big snack, like, and not just airline peanuts, like a whole tortilla chicken sandwich and like, what was it? It was a tortilla sandwich with a chocolate muffin and a drink. Like, excellent food service. And then, I always have to like restrain myself when we're walking through, and they do it on purpose. They put the duty free, all the luxury shops, all the shopping shops, before you have to walk through that before you get to your gate. And I know why they do it. They're smart, because I always have to hold back going to like the Chanel and wanting to buy lipstick or something, And I'm thinking, no, save your money for the actual trip and doing things instead of buying an expensive lipstick or expensive like wallet or something that you want.
I mean, if you can afford it, based on that base, if you want to buy a luxury lipstick or a wallet or whatever, I mean, to be fair, a wallet might last you a little bit longer in the game of life, but like if you want to, go for it. Based on that base.
But it's tempting.
And also, just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better. That's also something to keep in mind.
Okay. So I'm gonna be just banging out the rest of our Bangkok trip vlogs on our couples channel, Salah and Chantal. Check the description for all the links.
Or you could just check them out here. I will also be covering them. You're welcome.
So yeah, I guess that is all, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. I do have a whole cooking show planned when I'm feeling better. I didn't plan on getting sick, and it's just one of those things you really need energy to do, So once I'm feeling even a bit better, I will get on that, and it will be a lot of fun.
Okay, great. Can't wait for them, whatever. Yeah, that was awful. Just, if you're gonna be doing, at least make it interesting instead of complaining about planes in the airport for almost half an hour. That was awful. Ugh. And also, no mention of like that live stream that you did. Oh, it's off her channel. Of course, it never existed, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.